I forgive.
Hello everyone. How do you do? Greetings to all of you beautiful. So the story I'm about to share with you is about a very confident woman. Her name is Lisa. Now the peculiar thing about her situation is this. She never knew that a story would begin with the loss of a strand of hair. At 45, Lisa was very confident, grounded, and comfortable in her skin. At least, that was what she believed. Now, life shaped her into a woman of quiet strength. She had raised two beautiful children, right? And she has built a very comfortable and stable career. She's doing very well. But she has learned to carry herself with some air of superiority, that is, with grace. When Lisa walks past you, you will know that a woman of grace has just passed you. I mean, she commanded that much aura. Her hair was thick and full. Her hair was full of life and fluffy. It was always part of her identity. It was her crown and her signature look. So she can style the hair in whatever, anyhow, she want to style it. But something happened one day and everything shifted. It started very slowly. A few strands on her pillow when she wakes up in the morning. And then when she goes into the bathroom, comb her hair. A little more hair are caught in her comb. She would just wave it off her arm. It's just stress. When I rest, when I have some, I've been busy these days. I've been meeting work deadlines. Probably if I'm family responsibilities, I'm not having enough sleep. She brushed it off. But gradually, the strands became clumps. The clumps became patches. And before she could realize what's going on, Lisa found herself standing in front of the mirror with very thin hair, and she's almost going bald. She was quiet as silence filled the room. Now, that kind of silence that you're like dumbfounded. Not the peaceful kind, but the kind that passes heavily on your chest. She touched her scalp gently, as if she's afraid that it has actually disappeared completely. Then she told herself, this is not me. But in reality, that was Lisa. The days that followed were filled with confusion and quiet panic. Lisa began doing research upon research, having late night. In fact, late night turned into a early morning as she scrolled through articles, forums, and videos. And then words like alopecia, hormonal imbalance, and hair thinning became part of her vocabulary overnight. She was always searching for these words on the internet, scrolling through Google and looking for solutions everywhere. She even visited a doctor, ran some tests, tried supplements. You know, some of the people she will tell her, hey, stress. Some will say it's age. If you offered solutions that never lasted or that never became an answer, what happened? She started feeling scared of coming outside. She was no longer herself. She was now a shadow of herself. Lisa's daughter walked into the room, knocked at her door, walked into the room, and asked her, "Mommy, are you okay?" She hid her tears and said, "I'm fine." But her daughter was not convinced. She sat very close to Lisa and said, "Mom," he said something that was really breaking to her. And immediately she said that thing, Lisa realized something. She said, "Mom, you don't have to hide from us." When she heard that from her daughter, Lisa broke down and started crying. Tears upon tears began to roll down from her eyes. That night, Lisa shared everything that she's been going through and how she truly feels. Her daughter didn't rush to say, "This is a one-time solution. This is how to fix it." She didn't. She just sat there, listened to the mother express herself. And after everything, Lisa could be able to, begin to ponder in her head how to put herself together again. Because for the first time, she has begun to feel herself. Now, if you want to know more about what Lisa later did to come out of the trauma, please comment part 2 in the comment section below. And I will tell you everything that happened to Lisa and if there was any way out or not. Thank you for coming around on this channel. God bless you. Remain blessed. Keep it locked. See you on the next one. Bye.
I forgive for me, not for them. I choose peace again and again when my heart